Let's see if I could pull it off here.
That's on the blue cord. Is it rolling?
It's rolling. It's rolling now.
Is it rolling now?
I'm muted.
You muted it? Is it rolling?
It's rolling.
All these lines. Oh, well. We thought we had the 911 call.
It's playing.
I kind of hear it.
You ain't got the volume up.
Yeah, I got the volume all the way up.
Because I got it rolling right now.
Okay, well, we'll get that 911 call for you.
Come on, Vince Form, you supposed to work that magic over there.
We'll get the 911 call for you. But basically, what they were saying was,
I'm gonna still work on the background while you talk about it. Go ahead.
All right. So what they were saying was the woman. They said the woman on the phone who has a child with Joseph Randall told the operator Randall has a gun, has gone ballistic. Mm-hmm. He put his hands on a female. He pointed a gun in front of her mother, in front of the mother of the child. She said he was threatening to take our lives. We have children with us. The woman says Joseph also in possession of a bunch of weed, which he was trying to ditch when he learned the cops were on their way. The woman also claims Randall put the gun in the car, which left the scene before the officials arrived. A short time later, the woman called 911 again and changed her story, telling cops she and Randall had talked it out and everything was fine. During the 911 call, which was released by authorities, the operator explained that he couldn't call off the cops because she had mentioned a gun. Randall was eventually arrested for marijuana possession. A charge was then later dropped. As for the gun and the alleged assault, Randall immediately denies the allegations and has not been charged with anything related to domestic violence. Yeah, right.
That's what I said. Yeah, right.
My thing is, Joseph, get yourself out of there.
Out of where?
First of all, you stealing out of the store, and you got all this money, and you use your money because I heard reports where he has claimed to have offered his girl money to get an abortion, up to $20,000, but you can't afford a thing of cologne.
Oh man!
Now you got a quote unquote bunch of weed, gone ballistic. Over your baby mama. Mm-hmm. This is February 4th. This dude right here's got to go. He's got to go. And then you're saying, now let me ask you a question. Does he have to go, Professor, or can he stay?
With the team?
Yeah.
That's a hard question, considering DeMarco Murray's position. I just don't see Jason Garrett dealing with that. We always hear Jason Garrett as a man of integrity.
Right. Let me see if I can get this audio going. I think I got it going over here.
We need someone down. We need someone down at Water Walk Apartment Hotel.
What's the address?
I don't know the address. It's Water Walk. It's like downtown.
Well, Miss Foreman, it just cut off.
It just cut off.
Let me see if I get it here.
Like Broadway.
You got it? Okay.
I don't know what else. It's like by the highway. He put his hands on a female, Joseph Randall.
Okay, do you have an apartment number there at Water Walk?
He pointed the gun in front of the mother of his child, and he pointed it in front of this other
Okay,
female.
do you have an apartment number?
What's the 524? And we have our child here, and he has a lot of weed.
Apartment 524 there at Water Walk. They're
Yes,
515 South Main.
I really don't know, but Joseph Randall just broke a window. He pointed a gun in front of somebody's car, and then he busted her window open.
Okay. Suspect's Joseph Randall.
Yes, we need someone down as soon as constable.
Okay, is Joseph Wright white, black, Hispanic, or Asian?
He's black. He plays for the Cowboys.
Okay, how old is Joseph?
He's 22, December 29th, 1991.
Okay, how tall is Joseph?
He's 6'1". I don't know how much he weighs.
Heavy, small, medium build?
He's built.
Okay, hold on just a second. 111, 253.
Can you please
What's he wearing tonight? What's he wearing tonight?
He has on a white beater.
Okay, a white tank top, what else?
Yes, and some jeans and some brown boots. Can you please not say who's calling? I feel really threatened. He was threatening me to take our life, and I have my child. We have our child with us.
Okay, where's Joseph now?
He's in the hotel. We're not leaving until somebody gets here.
Okay, are you outside the hotel, or?
Yes, we're in the car, and my son's in here, and he pointed the gun in front of the car, and my son's in the front seat.
Okay, what kind of car are you in?
I don't know what kind of car this is.
What color is it?
It's black. It's a black Honda Civic.
Black Honda Civic?
Yes.
All right, we can stop this. She said he got a wife beater on.
That don't sound too good.
She said he got a wife beater on.
That don't sound too good at all. You know, I don't hear distress in her voice.
I don't either.
She sounded too calm.
Right.
If someone is waving a gun in front of me and my son, and he's a threat, I'm not going to be calm about the situation.
And then she sit there and said, I'm going to sit here and wait until you get here.
Right.
If you threaten me and my son, I'm not sitting there waiting. Now realize, though, this is not, the person who called 911 is not the person he was threatening, so to speak. It wasn't the girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the person who called 111 was a bystander.
Okay,
the person who called 911 was a bystander.
Now,
So
correct me if I'm wrong.
Uh-huh.
The way she talked about Joseph Randall, how did she know his birthday?
Because they probably knew each other. It's not. I don't think when I say it was a bystander, I think it was a person who knew Joseph Randall.
Because I'm like,
I don't think it was a person who he actually threatened.
You don't know where you really at, because the operator kept saying, "Where are you at?" Well, on your 123 Main Street. Well, I really don't know. How did you get there in the first place?
Because you know where you are. Well, you know they had a bunch of weed.
How would you not know the streets that you're around if you know how to get to the hotel?
You know they had a bunch of weed. She just said it. She just said he got a bunch of weed. Now, what she didn't say is we got a bunch of weed. You know they was all doing, all this stuff is together.
By the way, you have a listener who in the audience right now who is telling me that the name of the song we were trying to think of is Hustle and Flow.
Hustle and Flow, yeah. Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
That with the Bootsy Collins song that you played, that was the song that was played in that movie when
Taja P.
Terrence Howard was in the vehicle with that little drop, that Cadillac he was in. He was playing that song. But anyway, it's something fishy about that about the whole situation in particular. That's just my gut feeling. Did Joseph Randall really do what the caller said? He probably did, but I'm thinking that there's a little bit more added to it than what the situation presented.
Okay, let me play the way I play devil's advocate.
Okay.
She mad because she didn't get enough weed, so she gonna tell it on him.
That's why I was.
Because remember, he played for the Cowboys. That's supposed to mean something. He kind of stocky built. He played for the Dallas Cowboys. That's supposed to mean something.
You asked me, will we keep Randall with his second run-in with the law? I'm more inclined to say we should go ahead and just probably let him go.
Cut ties.
You could get another running back.
Cut ties.
We got Ryan Williams anyway.
Cut ties, yeah.
Just cut ties with him.
I cut ties. He's too much of. Now, you would cut ties with him, but you already just said bring in Greg Hardy.
Now, What I'm saying now, this is multiple offenses for Randall.
Greg Hardy was guilty.
I'm talking about one instant, one offense versus
He's choking
Randall's
a woman out. He guilty.
2 offenses.
Okay, choke a woman out means more than just 2 offenses.
Now that's abuse.
that's
But we got Randall who's stealing as well.
okay.
A man who gets paid nicely, stealing a Chester bottle of cologne.
Okay, so he gonna steal
and
my
some
jockstrap
underwear.
when I try to. He gonna
And
steal
now he's in the news for domestic abuse and marijuana. Weed.
All I'm saying is, let's stay consistent. If you gonna cut Joseph Randall, don't even think about bringing in Greg Hardy.
Do we know Hardy's background? Do we
He
really know who
guilty.
I understand what you just said.
Background, nothing. He guilty.
Randall was just as guilty for stealing, and we can't say he's guilty for this. We got to hear how all this panned out. But we know he was guilty for doing something he didn't have to do.
Then why would Randall make a statement? I need to learn the importance of a good lawyer. What does that mean?
He did it.
Exactly. Why would he makes that statement? I need to learn the importance of a good lawyer.
If Jason Garrett is who he say he is, he's not going to bring in Greg Hardy. He's not going to keep Joseph Randall on the team.
He's not.
He's all about a clean image and keeping it that way.
Yeah, he's not.
He's building a culture here, and that culture consists of not having players in the locker room that could be cancers.
Right. And Greg Hardy and Joseph Randall cancerous.
So it won't surprise me. Can we get a running back in the draft? Yes, we can.
Forget that. You can get Mark Ingram. Proven.
He's proven, but we got to find out what we're going to do with DeMarco Murray first before we go to that point about Mark Ingram and Melvin Gordon and some of these other names. I'm talking about someone who could back up Murray. We don't know if Murray's standing or he's going, but we're talking about a backup running back. That's what we're talking about. Can you replace Joseph Randall? Yes, you can.
Are we really talking about a backup running back, or are we talking about somebody to replace to replace DeMarco Murray?
Joseph Randall is not a full-time running back. Or
are we talking about somebody to replace DeMarco Murray?
Joseph Randall would not replace
But is
DeMarco
Murray going to get a contract?
That's what we don't know.
Exactly.
But Joseph Randall is not a first-tier running back either.
And you're right. It's not Joseph Randall. So now we got to replace 2 running backs if we have to.
And that's going to be a tall task.
You bring in Adrian Peterson. You don't know
if Adrian Peterson, even though
we're
he's under contract right now with the Vikings. That's the hard part about it.
It's called a trade.
That's if it's okay. We'll wait till the next break.
We'll deal with that. Let's go to break.
You listen to 411 Sports Talk Radio on FaceTimeRadio.com. We got to pay some bills, as the bench woman will say.
This song is dedicated to Joseph Randall.
Uh-oh.
And everything he does.
We'll be right back, y'all.
I'm your mama, I'm your daddy, I'm that nigga in the alley, I'm your